Hi, and welcome to the Professor Kev Show. As you can see, I got my friends from Tech Awareness Association with us this morning. Hello, welcome to the show.
Hi, my name is Ekansh, and I'm the Finance and Impact Lead of Tech Awareness Association.
All right, today you're next, bud.
My name's Tanay. I'm the Programs and Education Lead at Tech Awareness.
That leaves you on it.
Hi, I'm Ronit Sharma, and I'm the Executive Director of Tech Awareness.
All right, let's talk about Tech Awareness. Why did you all start this? What need, what opportunity did you see?
So we all started this because we really felt that people would often spend a lot of money on buying new phones when something small on their phone broke. But when you think about it, you can get the part and have it repaired by someone for a lot cheaper. But oftentimes people consider that, oh, we're already paying this much for the repair service, so why don't we just buy a new phone? Well, by distributing repair knowledge, and if everyone can do repair themselves, they don't have to worry about that cost. This also reduces e-waste because it's very negative for the environment.
I'm just kind of chuckling with you, sorry, today, because that was me the other day. I was looking at my iPhone and the bottom and the piece at the bottom here was which way that way was totally filled in, like with dust. I'm like, I can't
Mhm.
hit anything on this phone. And then I look and I'm like, oh. But like you said, all kidding aside, to support you, it was a simple solution, simple fix. Got a can and
Mhm.
blow it out. But
Mhm.
at first I'm like, because exactly what you said, when you think about going to a repair shop, if your phone's a couple years old, you're like, well, by the time I pay this person to repair it and the parts, probably better off just getting a new phone. That's our mentality. When to your point, maybe it's a simple fix, like get a can and blow the thing out, and stuff. So tell me where you've been doing this, and is this people of all ages coming to take advantage of this?
So the location where we do this is inside of different public libraries. We have five chapters. Additionally, we also do it at senior centers. And for the variety of ages, at our library sessions, we get a mix of senior citizens and also a mix of children who want to learn about technology. We found that in the sessions that are later in the day, not many senior citizens show up. So that's why we have some sessions on the weekends in the middle of the afternoon, some later in the night. And so by this mix, we address a wide range of people. And during this, we explain the topics of tech awareness and tech literacy. And we do this by essentially focusing on one of our sponsors' materials and looking at their guides and showing people how to interpret their stuff, mainly iFixit.
Yeah. So Ronit, tell me about like some of the common things people get fixed, and do they have to fix it themselves? Like someone like me, I'm just not handy to be honest. You don't want to give me any tools, I'm probably gonna make it worse to be honest. If someone is like me going, will you help them? Will you do the repairs for them?
So we have three options. So the first one is that the person just does the repair themselves. So iFixit, our partner, so they have guides online. So we just show them the guide before and we just help them if they have any questions. So that'll just allow them to learn more about the device. The second option is that we sit next to them and we do half the repair with them. Just we help assist them. And then the third one is just we do it if the person's not really comfortable or if they don't right now in the beginning they might not be really comfortable with working on expensive devices, so we'll just do the repair and then later they can start working on other devices.
Now, is there a cost involved in this?
Oh, so recently we had an e-waste drive, or actually about a month ago. So in Shrewsbury we collected 442 devices
Wow,
of yeah that people just donated to us. So we've been using that in our workshops to teach people.
good,
Dish.
good, Tony.
Additionally, at our sessions, we've actually had people come to us to help fix devices. Just last session, 2 sessions ago, we had someone to come in for battery replacement, and for them, we essentially guided them, and they wanted to see how to repair it, and they wanted to repair it themselves. So we showed them how to do that. But then last week, well, yesterday, what happened is another person came in and they only wanted their screen replaced, but they didn't really feel too comfortable with the technology. So as a result, we just did the repair ourselves. And we always charge a break-even point or maybe even a slightly bit less.
So now, how, in your point, like, how would someone know where to even get the screen? Do you like tell them how to get the spots they need?
Yeah, so there's three options. So the first one is Apple. For Apple devices, they have their own self-repair store. So you just go on their website, search up their self-repair store, and then you can order the parts. That's for like iPhones 12 and newer. But then the alternative option is going to iFixit, our partner. So they sell parts for most phones that you can just buy. It's a bit cheaper and the quality's practically the same.
So now, where are you doing this? Because you mentioned you had a couple chapters, so people know, like, hey, I need my phone fixed. Are they close to me?
So right now we have chapters mainly around Worcester County. We have one in Shrewsbury, Grafton, and we're starting one in Southgate at the Senior Center. But we're also looking to expand actively to more towns.
How did you learn how to fix all these phones?
So I started repairing devices when I was 7. Yeah,
That's
it-
awesome.
yeah. I just
No,
started.
so what? Your mom and dad had a broken phone, and you're like, "Hey, give it to me, and I'll fix it." At 7, that's
Uh,
amazing. So funny. Yeah,
yeah, or my dad gave me a hard drive when I was 7, and then
yeah.
I've been opening old phones. Yeah, so just looking at iFixit's guides, like all of that, just watching YouTube videos. Yeah.
That is kind of neat because it's a real great service. Because as we started with the show, a lot of people just think it's cheaper just to go get a new phone. And obviously, in some cases, we use it as an excuse to get a new phone. Like, oh, this isn't working the way it's supposed to. So rather than getting it fixed, well, obviously, I need the new fancy iPhone and stuff. So, all right, fast forward, looking out 3 years from now, where do you see this idea?
Hmm. Okay, so yeah, right now we are in Shrewsbury, Grafton, and starting in Southgate. So in the next 2 months, we are expanding to Worcester, Westboro, and Hopkinton. But then for our 3-year goal, we're trying to reach over 50 chapters across Massachusetts and New England. So we have a chapter replication model. So we have a guide that we'll be sending to libraries for them to attract people to join our program and run their own chapter at those libraries.
Now,
Additionally, part of the, oh, sorry, continue.
Now, if somebody wants to start a chapter, they're like you and they were fixing things at 7, how would they reach out to you guys to start a chapter? Can they do that?
So
Mm,
part of our plan is to become like a accredited volunteer opportunity for students.
Good.
So right now the plan is to work with towns and to work with libraries to spread the word about tech awareness program. The general pipeline for how we plan to do this is we see that through e-waste drives, you can get a lot of different devices. And so we plan to, in a town where people want to start a tech awareness association, they'll host an e-waste drive, get customers get interest, get devices to actually repair and show how to show people. And from there, that buzz behind an e-waste drive can help the tech awareness sessions that would be happening at the library. So by becoming something that's like nationally recognized or an active program throughout, we want to show essentially that. And like that's how we plan to make people know about tech awareness.
That's
yeah,
neat.
and for oh sorry,
Good. Yeah.
yeah. So for our social presence, we have our website, which is techawarenessma.com, and we have our Instagram, which is techawarenessma. So.
Awesome. So again, if someone wants to reach out about chapters, you're open to that. And how about if are you going to do another drive for e-waste? Will there be more drives in the future to collect more phones?
Yeah, we plan to have annual e-waste drives so that we can just reduce the total amount of e-waste and recycle it appropriately.
Awesome. I appreciate y'all coming on the show. And as always, thanks for being my friend.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.